But here is the one thing. I believe, America, you're being lied to. No, it's actually more like you're just being bought off. You'll see exactly what I mean here in a second. Let me start here. Something that I read today about me, that I'm an angry populist. Really? I love this one. I've been saying the same thing for the last 2 years. Most of the time, these ideas are the things that have been coming out of my mouth extremely unpopular. You know, like, hey, there's going to be a really bad recession, maybe a depression coming our way, and they're going to nationalize the banks. Everybody 2 years ago, ha ha ha, he's crazy. Now that it's happening, I guess I'm a populist? Really? That's why today I'm going to do the oh-so-populist thing and argue for the AIG executives to get their $165 million in bonuses. Why? Well, it's something that I like to call a valid contract. You know, needs to be honored because of that rule of law thing that we're just bogged down by all the time. And yes, even for an angry populist like me, our laws still matter. Sometimes. Especially those written by Chris Dodd. You know what I was thinking today when I heard that Chris Dodd, I was watching the Fox Business Channel, and they said Chris Dodd was the one who wrote this law. And I thought, isn't he the guy who also is the first out leading the charge against the bonuses? That's weird. It's almost like his poll numbers are slipping. If the government didn't want the executives to get bonuses, then they shouldn't have written the law and said that the bonuses were valid if signed before February 11th of this year. Or, you can call me crazy, better yet, they shouldn't have given AIG all the bailouts in the first place. Because without the bailouts, the companies would have had to gone into Chapter 11 or been liquidated, which, in my opinion, is what should have happened in the first place. Do you hear anybody complaining about the bonuses and the private jets and the big exotic parties for all the executives of Lehman Brothers? No. Why? We let them fail. I think this is really just another distraction. This is just coming to the media now for some reason or another. What do people have to gain for the media to focus on AIG and their bonuses? The bonus structure was widely reported over a year ago. The government knew about it. Ben Bernanke at the Fed's been studying how to get out of it for a couple of months now. They're only outraged right now because they're playing the role of an angry populist. They're not ever going to mention it outright. But our government senses a growing disenfranchisement. Just like you, they have seen different things that all add up. They've seen things like our ratings on last Friday night. They see thousands of people at tea parties all across the country, even though the media only reports, oh, those tea parties, there was only 3 or 4 people there, and they were kooks. And they also see the polls. They know that, according to the new Rasmussen poll, we have 42% of Americans who disapprove of Obama's policies. So let me bring you back to the one thing. You're being bought off. It's just like in that awful movie, Waterworld. Do you remember that with Kevin Costner? Ooh, he's trying to forget, but let me remind you. This scene, watch it. Everybody was really upset. Everybody's screaming. And what do? He offers them smeat and cigarettes. Now, I don't have any smeat, but I did get some cigarettes. Washington right now is yelling and screaming about all of the bonuses. Why? Why is that? Why are they screaming about this? What is the point? Why is Barack Obama on Jay Leno on Thursday night? Cigarettes. Who'd like some cigarettes? America? Here's your cigarettes. Take them and just be quiet for a while.